You know, there's this great show on Disney Channel called Amphibia. You seen it? Yes? Perfect. Haven't? Don't worry, I'm about to get you up to speed. Amphibia is what you get when you cross frogs with isekai, then package it up to look like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. This is the story of Anne something, who after thrift shoplifting, gets transported to Frog World. There, she meets the Planner family, which is composed of chaotic dumb Sprig, future tyrant Polly, and Hop Pop, the older family member who knows way more than he lets on. Trapped in this world with no way home, this found family needs to procrastinate on getting Anne back home so they can continue to have fun together. Along the way, they have misadventures while nearly dying, learn life lessons while nearly dying, then struggle with toxic relationships and the beauty of growing as a person while nearly dying. Not So Sweet Life Brenda Song is back performing as Anne, and she's doing a great job with what has to be one of the funniest vocal casts I've seen in a while. And you can mark it on my grave that season 1 of Amphibia was better than Owl House season 1. Not trying to start anything, that's just an opinion-based fact. But enough about my biases. Let's talk about the show not enough people are talking about, because this show just started up again, and we're welcoming it back in style. Season 1, frogs befriend a lollipop. Anne or Beast, human criminal escapes justice by hopping to a new world where she shacks up with the first boy she meets after solving racism. No, it's not that simple, but you wouldn't be surprised if it was. Best Franz. Teen girl tricks impressionable youth into being her enabler, then they almost die at local Florida beach. Also, a blonde is trapped in Troy Baker's basement. Kane crazy. Publicly persecuted patriarch's cane is broken, so young idiots loot a stick off a monster's corpse to replace it. Adult establishes dominance by reminding everyone he could start charging them rent. Flood, sweat, and tears. Best friends would rather fight blood-sucking beasts than be roommates. Hop luck. Anne sells Sprig's love life to get a pizza, but by the end of the night is getting bean with fruit.
Tradition is such a beautiful... Son of a slug!
Stakeout. Drugs solve everything when Hop Pop and Anne get high together and become best friends, while the baby's tripping hard balls in the background.
Always my queen.
The domino effect. New pet breaks free and tries to eat the family. Also, pillar. That's brilliant. Taking charge. Grandpa binges Love Island Among Us edition and shocking everyone and himself. Only to become the family's true villain when he spoils everything. And Theft Auto. Turbo finally gets the reboot no one wanted.
I don't feel safe.
Breakout Star. A facial deformity makes Anne famous till she grows out of it and has to go crawling back to the people who tolerate who she really is. Sprig versus Hop Pop. Sprig usurps the patriarchy, ruins everything, and has to give power back to the old people. Girl time. Anne forces Polly to be more girly, only to realize Polly needs nothing and no one. Dating season. Apps and parents force Sprig into another relationship and has to fight for his right to just be friends.
Oh, you just fell in love with her, didn't you?
Yeah, I just fell in love with her.
Anne versus Wild. Not inviting someone to something you know they'll say no to is still rude. Sometimes we just like having the opportunity to say no, okay? Also, Hop Pop is being shady.
Just as I feared.
Contagion. Faking being sick causes the rest of the family to get real sick, except no, they're also fake sick because they're frogs and biology is whatever the writers say it is. Family Shrub. Deep dark family secrets are unearthed. Thankfully this isn't on Cartoon Network, or they would have hyped the shit out of this for no reason. Lily Pad Thai. No culture in this small one-snail town, so Anne opens up a Thai food place to show off to the city's one critic, whose opinion is everything, despite it being a critic, so their opinion is objectively worthless. In other news, go watch my review. Planter's Last Stand. Old man bamboozles town with garbage cure-all, only to cave at the last second when he remembers integrity means something, and he lives within riot distance of the town. Toad Tax. Mocked teen snaps and becomes the bad guy, making everyone else's lives worse, till she realizes taxes are a scam and fights the power. Prison Break. Swapping to the villain's perspective, local tyrant is shit at his job because his army is even worse at theirs, making a blonde mean girl step up and to show him the importance of faking niceness.
Try saying nice things for a change. Get them to love you and they'll do anything for you.
Grubhog Day. There's a pig, it revolts, Muppets save the day. Hop, Pop, and Lock. Kids help Grandpa get laid, and old people do it in public. Civil Wart. After watching a Twilight parody featuring a cyborg and a deer, the town becomes a flame war as they fight to the death over who has the better ship. Blood is drawn, families torn apart, till everyone shuts up to suffer through an independent film. Hop Popular. Tired of getting screwed by the system, Hop Pop joins the system. Running against a corrupt mayor with shit approval ratings, this underdog story is for nothing. Because it's not about who has the better message or who is complete garbage, but on how you run a campaign.
Wait now, you didn't campaign outside Wartwood? Whoa, son, that's just sad, really is.
Croak and Punishment. Sprig's gift for his crush gets stolen by his crush.
I don't like it here. When I see it sparkle, I know I'm getting close to your place.
Trip to the archives. Field trip to the library ends like every adventure in this show with these two idiots discovering new ways to almost die. Well, they're doing books this time, so at least they can get reruns on PBS. Snow Day. Ice Age brings out a fur demon intent on wearing you. Cracking Miss Croaker. Angry Soft Boy brings a murderer to kill the only person in town who doesn't like him.
Something about your big eyes and goofish smile rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh.
At Night at the Inn, Cannibal Inn nearly eats French food till Pollywog beats them senseless.
I am just a little tadpole, and I'm not ready to be alone!
Wally and Anne. Anne befriends the homeless on a quest for Bigfoot. They find the creature, but no photo makes them a liar. Family fishing trip. Grandson is jealous of Grandpa's new girlfriend and wants him all to himself, till he finds out Granny is awesome and shuts the fuck up. Bizarre Bazaar. Show finally asks some questions about the mystery box that brought Anne to Amphibia, so they go to a black market and lose everything in the races. Only for the racer to be Hop Pop, and Anne gives him the box to look into it, and he buries the plot in his yard. Cursed. Dynamic Dunderheads get cursed after avoiding local Wednesday Addams at the candy shop.
Gracious me!
Transforming into Sesame Street characters, sucking it up, they apologize to the socially awkward magic girl who didn't even curse them. It was the petty asshole at the store.
I may look nice, but I'm petty and vengeful on the inside.
Fiddle Me This. Hop Pop becomes a dance mom, abusing Sprig into fiddle perfection to win a contest because money. Everyone learns to finally be themselves, but they won, so all the child abuse was worth it. The Big Bug Ball game. Anne discovers what it feels like to be tall by living in a town of shorties, helping out her friends in the local rivalry match. Something about teamwork is learned, kid gets a participation trophy, and Frog Michael Jordan was here.
Frog Jordan, who I literally bribed to join.
What's up?
Combat Camp. Camp Counselor turns out to be a weirdo, surprising no one. Also, he's ripping off a show that sounds like Charmin Biego. Children of the Spore. Hop Pop drugs the kids so that he can finish his battleship, then has to fight them off when they OD and turn into mushroom zombies. Anne of the Year. Hardy celebrating the mean girl's personal growth turns into a disaster, thanks to bad comedy, violence, and whatever this is. Thankfully, the day is saved with a little humility, and Anne realizes she's not the best person, but she's learning. Only for her toxic other half to make a reappearance.
And some friends of mine.
Nice to finally meet you, Anne Boone Choi.
Oh, so that's how you say it. Reunion. Anne is reunited with Sasha, who is just Heather with better hair, cozying up to the local regime, but realizes bullying is one thing, but bullying people she actually knows is a step too far, triggering the great shipping war we have yet to escape. Season 2, family road trip to meet the Newts and discovering a gamer girl. Handy Anne. Post-breakups are hard, so Anne doubles down on her relationship with the Planters and being aggressively helpful to make up for the guilt of nearly killing them. Fork in the road. Trip to Newtopia is taking forever, so the kids wander into the first death trap they see. Only this time it's a futuristic ruin that makes robots. His theory videos keep the lights on around here. The Ballad of Hoppadiah Planter is just Rango.
Biddies are going nuts!
Well, I guess after years of abuse, even the most timid of frogs might get a little, whoa, my goodness!
Anne Hunter. Congrats, you suck at survival. Now admit your weakness so you can save your frog family from whatever monster is trying to eat them this week. Truck Stop Polly. Little girl misses home, so she disappears for attention. Except they don't notice her, and leave her at the mercy of some gritty truck drivers.
Sounds to me like you were homesick and trying to compensate by recreating our home-like environment through familiar activities.
Then she goes Super Saiyan and saves her family from the monster she accidentally put in the car. A caravan named Desire broke theater majors steal from towns, while Hop Pop revives his dream of yesterday because he'll be dead by tomorrow. Quarrelers pass. Kids fighting lead to their grandfather leaving them on the side of the road. The kids survive, but the old man doesn't after assuming.
So do you have a boyfriend back home?
Toadcatcher. Sasha and her washed-up general are being hunted by a DuckTales villain. Sasha wants to train the Force Saiyan back into her life. Grime is just tired and wants to binge TV, but after pushing the bad guy off a cliff, embracing character development to become better villains. Swamp and Sensibility. Crazy homeless guy is crazy rich and hiding his habits from the older money, and makes him come out of the floorboards, leading to more drama as they're forced to fight for the right to be poor. Wax Museum. Gravity Falls.
We just hit pay dirt, Frog Zeus.
Say, Mr. Pons, do you ever get the feeling that we exist simultaneously in multiple parallel universes, completely unaware of the other's very existence?
You been licking yourself again, Frog Zeus?
Caught me again, Mr. Pons.
Marcy at the Gates. Family arrives in Newtopia where they meet D&D Batman. This is Marcy. She's the nerd we all need in our lives. But more importantly, Anne's, who wants to protect her little friend, who is long past needing protection.
You're on fire again.
What? No, come on!
She's clumsy, okay? Also, more sinister adults.
It's time for the game to begin. Hello, Planter family! Oh, bring it in, you guys.
Scavenger hunt. Obtuse party directions give more time to ship Anne and Marcy, so I'm not complaining. Lantern check-in. King Keith David gives the planners an unlimited credit card, allowing Sprig to ruin a graduate by letting her stay at the job she hates for more money. Lost in Newtopia. Girl's trip to the big city ruins everything for everyone else. Sprig gets schooled. Sprig gets a scholarship, then drops out when he realizes he's 10 and he can't enjoy it yet.
Let's get back to that crazy party.
I knew it.
Little Frog Town. Hop Hop has a stroke and thinks he's a noir detective. But the only mystery is how smart was his wife to balance out all this stupid. Hopping Mall. Attempts to buy a gift for Anne's mom becomes what polite people refer to as Black Friday. In the moment that brought you to tears. The sleepover to end all sleepovers. King and Marcy have discovered a way to get the humans home, but there's a problem. For later. So instead they throw a slumber party where they desecrate a tomb, unleashing an ancient evil, and be gay.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the kitchen drinking juice.
A day at the aquarium. Depressed family trip to the aquarium gets a happy ending while Marcy gets shafted.
I have a proposition for you, Marcy, and I think you'll find it very interesting.
The Shut-In. The Halloween episode for people too scared to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. Also that one episode that got leaked in South Africa. I could talk about it, but I don't do piracy. Unless it's Netflix jail, in which case, fuck it, because I need to watch Beastars. Alright guys, this is Amphibia. Go watch it, it's honestly great, and it's probably the show I'm having the most fun with right now. Thank you all for watching, this has been Sarcastic Chorus, and if you thought Disney ignoring Amphibia is bad, try the YouTube algorithm. So please leave a like, share, and comment to help dig me out of this hell, but please, have a good one.